Greetings and salutations. So I'm on day 38. I haven't died yet. I've come close a couple of times to due to falling or being on an object. Like there was a bag of cement that I was digging. It was on an elevator shaft, and when I when I dug the bag of cement, the elevator collapsed. Like it changed the structure of that POI. And I'm here. It's nighttime, and I can hear them outside, "Rawr, rawr," And so one of the things that I like in here is if you look in the bottom left corner, you'll see the sneak meter, right? I love how they've got that integrated into, so you can kind of see how um, effective it is, and when you move around, you got your creep mode, and so I'm on the the bottom floor here, and the pump shotgun is just devastating. It is so effective. Um, when you go, I can't express how much that playable experience is. It's just so gratifying when you just got like hordes of zombies coming out of a hallway, and you just blasted them and limbs are flying off. It's really good. It's really good. And I've kind of gone through, been experimenting with a couple different builds it's because it's you have kind of have a couple different like as use the word like, oh, I can't believe I did it. You have a couple different, some are more efficient, but they're not rewarding. That's what I'm trying to go for. Some are more efficient, but they're not rewarding. And it's nighttime, so I'm not moving around, and I want to kind of do kind of a prologue or a couple preconditions on this discussion. So here in your skills menu, you have your perception, your strength, your fortitude, your agility, and your intellect. And I kind of look at like fortitude and intellect as like secondary skills. I mean, they could be primaries, but really they're like secondary skills. And agility, arguably, perception, strength, and agility. Like if I were to mod this, I would move agility over one. Fortitude and agility. I would move their placement, placement of the icon, and these three are kind of like primaries, and these two are kind of like secondaries. Or these two slots, I mean, would be secondary, and then the book. And something I realized early game is I've heard different things. I haven't been able to get my head wrapped around. I haven't been able to get my head wrapped around uh, how important these perks are. And so what I started doing is I've been going to these bookstores, and that's where I'm at right now. And I did my own map. I just did use the map generation tool, and you can see I've uncovered a lot of these in the I get on the main roads and I go and I follow the main roads, and um, go through it. I try to find the traders and I name them, because if you don't name them, they become really hard to find later on when you go back, and they'll cycle through inventory every I think it's, I don't know if it's every 7 days or if it's every 3 days, but they cycle through inventory. Some of my major issues that I've been having is the hunger aspect of it. Constantly hungry. And I don't know, I've gotten to where it's so bad. I've gotten to where as I go through these POIs, I just eat everything I can eat out of the POI. A POI, for those of you who don't know, that's kind of a general term. And all these voxel based games like Imperium and um, what else is there? There's Imperium. There's a Skyrim? There's a couple of them, right? The building, Minecraft. All these voxel games have this. So all these little buildings, right? All these buildings are really POIs, points of interest. They're POIs, and so as I go through a POI, I as I go through a POI, what I'll do is I'll um I'll just eat all the food on the spot because I used to try to save it, but it's not for some reason my hunger is just so nuts that and I got to do some research. Maybe there's a perk that I can point that I can put into something under maybe fortitude, maybe iron gut, maybe it's one of these maybe this is it. 4 seconds. It says waste and reduce the food and water loss from physical uh, extension by 5%. I don't think that's actually it though. Physical extension. That's the effect that you get from eating too much food. So I don't know if that's, but I think maybe one of these perks has it as a secondary. Your food. I put 1 point into the farming. Harvest 2 items from the wild, or because one of my major issues, and this I'm leading to this, I'm getting into this segue, is that um, I'm not, man, this is on the map creation, right? I'm on day 39 of the map creation, and the um, the issue that having is that I'm not coming across any wildlife. Like I don't count the zombie dogs and zombie bears because they're not really wildlife. Like the chickens and the mooses and the bobcats and the wolves. I do occasionally see a wolf at night, but during the night. But I don't I when during the daytime I haven't seen a single animal. And I don't know if it's because I use the map creation, but it's so sparse. It's almost like the landscape is completely barren. And I kind of want to get into that crafting exploration thing that goes on. So I'm kind of wondering if I need to start another game, even though I'm on day 39 and I'm at day 39. Let me go to my character stats and let's go. I'm almost, look at that, 46 and XP earned, zombies killed, 2,100 zombies right here. Player kills 0, deaths. Look at that, 0 deaths. And so far, this is my current, and I enjoy this level, this mode of gameplay the most. And I wish they had in the menu a death option, right? A hardcore mode that you could pre-click that it wouldn't give you the option to respawn. That's it. It just kicks you to the main menu and dumps the file. Of course, you could reselect the map that you've generated, but that's it. That's it. I wish there was a hardcore option in the menu, and I also wish that there was a wildlife percentage in there. Like you could have low, medium, or high wildlife in, because you can change the zombie difficulty, but you can't change the wildlife difficulty. I'd like to see more hunting and stuff like that because they have the perk system built in, but I just don't see any. And so I'm wondering if through my map generation, if somehow there's like a sub corruption in the XML file, or if it's possible for me to go in there and edit the XML file to get. I would just like to see an occasional chicken. I'm just asking for a chicken because this I'm having just such a nightmare keeping up with the food that that I really have to kick into the. I'm gonna create. I love the light sources on my. I've got this purple AK. When I say purple, the color's purple, right? And I picked up a red dot from the bookstore, and the weapon graphics on this, the models on these weapons are so spot on, so spot on. For a voxel based game, the assets by far have been some of the best I've seen in any game. They really, and as you upgrade, like I got the baseball bat, and as You could forge out your little nail spikes. Well, when you drop them into the modules, they actually change the physical appearance of your weapon. And then you can see when I crouch, right, it puts 27. And when I roll my mouse wheel and put away the torch, um, it goes up. Or when I'm crouching, right, and then I turn my flashlight on, see how it grows up? Because I'm more visible because of the flashlight. And that level of detail is just unbelievable. But I kind of I'm going to creep a little bit. I even was able to get a suppressor for my, you can see the suppressor on my pistol. So I was able to get a suppressor on my pistol, and then I got another one for my rifle. And then at the bookstore, I picked up the 5x scope. And if I roll my mouse wheel, you can see where it zooms in. And so they've gotten all the scopes in here, and they're all craftable through the blueprint system that you find along the way. And all these little details, you know, um, really, really are super dialed in. So the combination of these POIs that are just, I mean, they're so well thought out. They're like mini dungeons, basically, like the old school dungeons that you would play when I'm trying to think of like maybe the first one or two Final Fantasies where they'd have trapdoors, you'd fall through the trapdoor, and then it sets this whole other dungeon. Some of these, whoever their dungeon or POI creator is, it's just amazing. Like this is supposed to be a bookstore, and it looks like a bookstore. And like this floor was originally there, but then one of the cops blew up and blew out the floor, and so it changed the physical building. And of course, it was probably programmed to do that. And then there's things got so many layers, and some of the entryways are blown up, and so you have to like weave through this thing. And so they make these POIs. To where they're like, let's say as you were to go through them normally, they would be 20 minutes of playing time, but because they got corridors walked and they have to go long ways around, and there's traps where you fall through the floor, and then you have to find like one of the I did earlier is I fell through the floor, and I hear them all screaming and dying. It fell through the floor, and it was an exercise jazzercise room, you know, and it was an exercise jazzercise room. And I thought that was hilarious. And so you got your elevator shaft, and and I found out that you can hide through a horde, but it's not as fun experience. But when some of these POIs are so complicated that um, and you can salvage everything, which is great. Look at the marble, the shine on the marble. It's really, this thing is really popping too for its textures. And see, like here's a door where you can beat through it, but you have to. It's easier. You don't want to do that because you make so much noise that everybody will come running. So you have to kind of try to find a back way in. But to kind of my reason I created this video is these crates and books. Um, I'm realizing that these crates and books are kind of early game, are super important because you unlock all of these skill perks under the book thing. And of most of these, I've gotten like batter up, So you get to this if you get all 7 books, power attacks that kill your enemies refill your stamina meter. Like that's going to be huge. I just need one more book. And that changes your gameplay dynamics significantly. Each kill boosts your run speed by 20%. Oh, like think about that. If you have a heavy armor set, and then you're just murking fools. Okay, there's a wolf. It's got meat. And you can see as I reload here I was bitching about. Uh-oh. Look at, oh. Look at those demon eyes. Demon eyes wolf. Wow. They got any cover? Okay. So apparently if you use a knife, I don't know if you get more. Let me see if I got something I could chop this thing up with. Oh, here we go. the battle axe. I think this counts. 7. Oh, that's a decent amount. Oh, I think it's because of. Oh, look at kick all this bone. Oh shit. Let me see if I can get that stuff. Rags. I need the bone for the glue. Okay, just kicking that stuff out everywhere. Oh, leather, bone, bone. What is this? Animal fat. Okay. Oh, here he come. Here, runner. Right there. You know, because the bat, I've got it so amped up, it's just extreme. That was a power attack, and you can see how it kind of took my stamina down. But really, really enjoying the gameplay on this. I've been trying to get an auger, and there's a couple things I want to capture. I'm not gonna go. I don't know how I want to do these videos. Oh, let me show you the scope here. Reload. I really would like to see a couple more assets added, though. I'd like to see a tactical shotgun. Right now they got the pump. I'd like to see like the Mossberg 500. Look at that, beautiful. So, and since I'm sneaking, now you can perk into this, but what I'm kind of figuring out is that you're better off. And let me zoom in. Right, just make it a little easier. I love that. That is so satisfying. So satisfying. Okay. I got to figure out how I want to do this. Now, the issue that I'm having, though, is look how far away I am from my base, right? My main base is right there, and I traveled the road to try to find some more of these assets. So hopefully there's a Trader Joe in here. I'm going to drive this out. But look how much more map there is this way. This map is huge. Man, I hate to cook something, because what I'm finding out is the recipes, I forgot what the recipes. I think I got to make a fireplace. I got any stones? I got some cans. So apparently you can repackage your food into, if I can find a couple of eggs, then I can make the omelet. Where's my motorbike? Here it is. Can I put some of this stuff in here? Inventory. Love the whole inventory thing on. Ooh, look, a blue. I'm kind of on the fence about whether I like medium or heavy armor more. Right now, the heavy armor is kind of better for me in the aspect of. Let me see if I can find some eggs. Also, I talked about this a little bit in some of my other videos. I just love, so if I just use the mouse look, the mouse is just a mouse look, right? And then my 8, it's also a steer. So if I stop, it's a mouse look. But if I'm driving and I'm pressing forward, it also becomes like the lean when you lean into the handlebar. So it's a gradual percentage look. And then see if I'll do the red dot, and I can zoom in. But it's kind of like an AK is not a really accurate thing anyways. But let's do one. But if I do this, oh, isn't that? It's just so dialed in. It's so dialed in. But the driving on this is, I'm gonna make a separate video just on this. Let's find some eggs. I know that was probably hard to watch. So I can still, so if I press my A and D key, I'm not turning. If I'm going forward and I'm pressing my A and D key, I'm not going forward. It's that steer is tied into the mouse look. So I can actually tag these guys. Reload from a ways away now with this 8 power scope. Oh. Zoom in, right, get real close, and let's see. I've given some of these guys different names. And my mouse is a little, I got it on sensitivity. It's a little, almost. Oh, I thought I reloaded too. Oh, I moved my mouse. Let me reload. And let him walk into it. Oh. There it is. I kind of wish they would add a rangefinder, because there's other there's if I had a rangefinder, I could dial this in. My mouse is so fine at that distance. Look at that. Look how they move around. Oh, that scope just makes such a difference. Back to finding some eggs, but it changes the gameplay mechanic so much, and you get the hunter's rifle. But I'd like to see a Mossberg 500 tactical. I'd like to see a let's see. You find some little fuel over here, and what I'm realizing is they've done, even though some of the POIs are a little dated. There are. Let's see if there's any fuel. Nope. And you can see if I loot this, it maxes out. You see how the noise. So whenever you're going around looting stuff, it puts you kind of like in the danger threshold. And that's just something to be cognizant of. And let's see if I can do an assassin. Since I have heavy armor, you can see that noise. That noise indicators goes way up, even though I'm sneaking. And you can see it's right now. Man, I'm just bad about this. So you can hear that, right? So they've even done a great job with the immersion. Oh, chicken. Where'd it go? And this is suppressed too, so since they're suppressed, let's zoom right away. Oh, there's my chicken. Yeah, really time out that. I don't want to use a. Oh, it's beautiful. Such a thing in beauty. Where's my scooter? And what's nice is they got the little yellow indicator too. Love the mini bike. Love the mini bike. Okay. I thought there was 2 chickens, but okay. And the audio too is just to get the battle axe. There we go. 6. I'd like to see some more specialized tools. Oh, look, AK blueprint. What is this, 3? It is. It is. Oh, I got a little ta-da. Very nice. That was just some random. The mailboxes are like second to none. Okay, I need some eggs. I need some chicken eggs. But yeah, the map generator. I know I've seen some different things on YouTube about the nitro. I think I might, on my next playthrough, I might do that, or I might go back. Let me use the suppress. Did he go down? No. I think the suppressor also reduces the effectiveness of it too. I think that's part of one of the perks is you get your. Let's see. Hopefully there's some eggs right here. Feathers. And I kind of want to go, my next playthrough, I kind of want to do more of a stealth build. But what I'm realizing is the shotgun is just so enjoyable. It's kind of like, it becomes one of those challenges where you give up some really enjoyable game aspects. And you're like, I also like the ability to shoot from the bike. That'd be great if I could just drive by, like, Crip style, and then just... Yeah, it's all about that headshot. Because all of those perks have the headshot multiplier. And, yeah, I'm digging this town. I'm digging this town a lot. What I might have to start doing is making other... Oh, egg. Okay, so I'm going to just make a... I mean, so I got any stones? I don't have any stones. That's iron. What I might have to start doing is making some more of these bases. Okay, here's some stones. I'm probably going to waste some ammo if I do this. She sees me. See, I didn't. It's because it was suppressed. Oh, he's gone. He's gone full retard. He's gone full retard. Look at that. Oh, and there's a loot drop too. Very nice. Okay, let me get my pickaxe. 11, 22. Beautiful, right? And then B, hit A, make fire, craft. We're gonna make some omelets and some bacon and eggs is what we're gonna do. But yeah, one of my oh, I gotta actually equip it. Okay. Okay, so I gotta put some wood in there too. The let me loot this guy. Look at that! Look at that! Beautiful. Just I needed that badly. Oh, what's this? So I don't know if the eggs respawn. I don't know if and if they do. Look at that. So let me put some wood in here, and then do this, and I'll eat one of these just to kind of stay alive. And then we're gonna go to we got charred meat. So what do we got here? I got 30 of this. So it says, oh, I need 2 eggs. Let's go find another egg. You know, I'd like the ability to if to be able to have like a little chicken egg ranch. You know, I mean, you have farms and crops. Why not have make a little pin coop that was noisy and you had to defend it against zombies? That'd be great. I think you'd have to destroy those in order for them to respawn. I'm not 100% how that works, but I know I spent lots of times driving around. Is that a deer? Oh, that's a crawler. You know how I was complaining about not seeing any wild animals. Beautiful, beautiful. Now where's that crawler at? And I don't know if here it is. Beautiful. I was actually going to reset the game because I thought maybe there was something wrong with it. That look at that. 5, 13. I'm going to have to check to see if different weapons collect different amounts of food. Because you would think if you had a nice knife, you would be able to get more food out of something versus a giant ass axe made out of a spare tire or something. Here I am driving around looking for. This is you know what? This is a good spot for a base to be over here on this side of town. Look at this good monster. Come on. I need one more chicken egg. One more chicken egg. Oh, there's a chicken. Oh, and a rabbit. Wow, where'd that chicken go? Let me get the rabbit. Is that a chicken? Beautiful. Here I was complaining about the animals, and then come on, chicken. It's easier. There we go. I'm gonna see. I'm hungry. Like the 6. Oh yeah, there's good. This is lots of resources on this. Where's this guy at? Yeah, I got this guy. I got this bat so specced out. The spear's good. The bat's good. I gotta do some research and figure out where's my bike at? Where the axe comes into play, because I think the axe might be as good of a way to do this. If I hit B and then I go, let's see, I can't do that from in the menu. There's another chicken. Wow. There's church. I haven't done the church POI. I'm starting to recognize. Where's the? Here it is. Maybe I'll do some boiled meat. Okay. Okay, so the thing you got to look for is the block damage on these weapons are these. If you just want to destroy blocks, block damage 115, block damage 26, and so melee damage 36, melee damage 30. But because of the mods, let me see if I can mod this. Yeah, oh, see, it's only got the 2. It's only 4. I got to figure out where the axes come into play, because if you're only going to use one, oh, here's another. If you're only going to use one, one melee weapon, I would prefer to be honest, I would prefer to use an axe over all of them. Spear's good, but the spear doesn't have a power attack. And here, let me show you the power attack on an axe. You know, it's pretty good. The way the range is pretty good, because some things are kind of wonky, and you have this weird like power arc, or attack arc, is what I'm trying to say. You have this weird attack arc, and you're trying to man, I cannot find another egg. I'm here. I want to cook some bacon and eggs. I'm gonna end this episode and stop talking when I find a bacon and egg. Where I just need, there's another chicken. Oh, look at this. In one spot you have lead, you have coal. Let me see, there's another coal up there. Coal. Oh, and here you have iron. So you have lead, coal, and iron. Oh, even better. Here you have coal and iron. Let me mark this. I'm gonna mark this. This is what I like to do, because right, and we're gonna say we're just gonna say which one should I, right here. This is probably gonna be a base. Enter. Oh, measure an egg. So what I've started doing though is I've just started running suppressors. Just for a little bit of kind of management. Where'd that egg go? Where'd that chicken go? Perfect. And I think the crossbow would probably be a good substitute for that. I think that might be for like this like lawn trash basically is kind of what I referred to it as. Oh look, there's a let me see if my pump shotgun is in here. Did I the pump shotgun is really where it's at. It's just so gratifying. I mean, that is just okay. Let's go cook bacon and eggs. Okay, and I'll fill up my. Is that a rabbit? Wow. And look, there's some nitrite too. Wow. Okay. I guess I was wrong about the animals. But I want to get my big goal though is to get an auger and a gyrocopter. So there's 3 things that are like holding me back in my development. One is a cast. Getting the forge early game is just so important. So important. Like if you on one of these playthroughs, I didn't find a forge until like day 14. I actually found the workbench, but if you can get the forge, the workbench and that other stuff can kind of come at a later point. Where did I bust that rock at? I don't even remember where I put that stupid thing. At this, maybe it's over here. I'm probably just better off to make it another one, to be honest. Let me see. Fire, craft. Okay, place it. Then I gotta have some wood. Oh look. Oh look, another egg. And then let me get some wood. I don't need a lot. Man, there's a lot of good. Okay, that's good. I might make some boiled. They don't tell you what is this. They don't tell you what kind of, where did I put this thing right here? What kind of, like, how much energy or how much stuff that you get for it. Put the wood in the fire. Boom. Okay, so I can make, what's holding me up? 3. Turn on. Why is this I got 2 eggs and 5. Why is this not highlighted? I got charred meat. Is it telling me that I need? I'm good. Oh, maybe I need a pan. Maybe there's a sub requirement for. Do I got a pan in here? I try to keep my pots and pans. Let me see. Access inventory. Shit. Let me drink the coffee. Alright, let's just do regular water. We'll eat this. And I think that extension you get when you overeat, I think that's what it is. And what happens with the food system is that you'll get caught up with you'll get caught up on this this food thing, and you will waste a ton of your valuable time on the food thing. You will spend hours driving around looking for food or hunting monsters for food, and you will kind of, it'll stop you from the progression, and so it becomes like a double-edged sword, and kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. And it's really, it's got to be kind of managed, otherwise it decreases from your level progression. Because I could have spent the last 4 hours of game time basically raiding a POI. So I spent 20-30 minutes real lifetime, Matt, getting these mailboxes are like, I need to conserve a little bit of ammo. There you go. Look at that, 619. I wonder why he gave me so much experience. I do notice that. Let's just. I feel like this POI needs to be. Where'd it go? I feel like this POI needs to be. And look, I'm not going to even mess with. Like, honey, I'm home. I'm home. And I've noticed that the. There we go. And then make sure everything's reloaded. That's a common mistake that I do, is I'll roll into an area, and you got to let it fill its cycle too. Okay. In the garage. Oh, look, see, and the nice thing is I found that it's almost easier to get your stuff out of the POIs. Oh, this is a functional workbench. Holy shit. Let me see if I can make a pan. Pot. Is it pot? No. Is it, let's go cooking. Right here. What do I need? That's a lot of shit. Duct tape, nails, 1 ingot, gunpowder. That's a lot of shit. Nice. But I have found that just grinding out these POIs and holding off on. I got my torque wrench in here. No, I think it's on the bike. Is the way to go. If you can just. Ooh, look at that. Sounds like a. They got demon eye. I've noticed that too. That more, I didn't want to use that. I wanted to use the bat, but I cycled through it too quick. because the bat is so energy efficient, like resource efficient, that it's. But yeah, I've got that heavy armor, so when they hit me, it sounds like they're beating on a metal shed, which is fantastic. And you use these hotkeys and just cycle through this trash as much as possible. They're out there beating on stuff, you know. But yeah, those bookstores are, and you see, like, you always want to check the perfect example. Always want to check. 8. Oh, there we go. Perfect, perfect. But I'm gonna start doing some meal prep. I got that. Let me go downstairs. Yeah, you gotta check the experience on the bottom left corner, because sometimes you whop them and they don't go. Oh, yellow eyes. Yeah, look at 825. She's upgraded. They've kind of got like tiers to them where they upgrade. Let's see something. The block damage on this thing is amazing. Yeah, all I'm getting out of here is wood. Yeah, it's just wood. It's got a little wine cellar. Let me get some of this. See, one shot. I can one shot those. What did that give me? Let me get some of this too. Oh. Okay. I need some duct tape. I don't think I have any duct tape. You know, I was talking about the. Am I full? I'm full. Scrap. Probably don't need that. It's really easy to get bogged down with a bunch of trash. Oh, look, and then we have talk about that level POI design where it forces you to kind of weave through the building. Oh, this right here, acid is super. Let me start consuming some of this stuff. I need to make some duct tape, so I need a glue. I got to boil. It's not, it's kind of not worth being out. Oh, here it is. Here it is. What can I get rid of? What can I get? Paper. There we go. Let's go finish this POI. That's funny. Okay. What do we got here? This is your cobblestone. Oh, she's got a yellow eye. She's got one yellow eye. Go back to this is a steel tier 4. I got this out of, but I've kind of figured out that early game you kind of hold off the kind of the crafting, because it's not. Oh, see, my inventory is completely just out of control. Let me see. Let's do a little of this. Is there anything I can scrap this? Scrap this. I've had stuff disappear on me as I try to figure out what to do with it. I'm talking about collecting these stuff and I'm just kicking it out on the ground. Scrap polymer after the fact, like straight amateur mode. Here we go. Look. Oh, nice. Very nice. One thing I haven't done yet is let's get rid of this and this. Usually I scrap all this stuff. I just keep scrapping everything. But the fat's really important. The bones, you need that. You need a lot of bones for glue. Okay, I think. Let me see. Did I go through everything? I think this is it. I don't think this POI is like super. But the level design is just. When I say level design, it's the POI design. It's just second to none. Just such a great job on this stuff. Okay, let's go out here. Let's clean some of this stuff up. I can just tell. She yellow eyes? No. Here, let's get out here away from this building. Right, where I marked it base. I think that's where I'm gonna put, just because of the resources. Because what I kind of been doing is at night, what I'll do is I'll hatch bunker down. Is it right? Ooh, 2 iron nodes. Is that 3 iron nodes? Oh shit. Oh shit. What am I? That's close. Okay, so I just gotta go a little farther forward. Now what I'll hunker down. I think I said I like this area right here. Because I kind of like being next to the road. There's a box. Let me see. Oh, it's over here. I kind of like being next to the road. Is this it? Yeah. That way I can pull up and then, yep, right here. And that means the underground. These two nodes are connected for a long ways. Get off the bike. E. There we go. Let's just build a campfire right here, off to the side. Let's do this again. Craft, campfire, craft. I gotta throw something on the ground. I'll throw some rocks on the ground. Throw some rags on the ground. Okay. And then place this. Now pick this up. Pick this up. Oh, come on. Put my pot in here. There we go. I put my wood in here. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. They used to say cooking with Crisco. I can't believe Crisco used to be a thing. But when you look at these recipes, they don't actually tell you how much they give you in the recipe, right? But when you click on this bad boy, oh, did I click the wrong one? I did. This one gives you 10, right? Let's do the bacon cook, and we'll hold off because you can see where, go to my stats. You can see where my food is 0. I'm critical on my food. So let's do one of these two. Actually, let's max it out. But look at this, 36. So for adding that, because if you do the meat by itself, it's 10. If you do the egg by itself, it's 10. But if you do a recipe, it starts to, let's see what one. I just need to figure out a way to, let's see, 10, right? Can I cancel? Can I cancel? Oh, here it is. So it's like the meat is 10, the eggs is 10. Let's do this. Let's do this. Can I use this? Yeah, use. And I don't know if you're supposed to use. Right, and it says now this is going to tell me that filled me up to 48 or 46 total. And if I go hit M and I go back to here and then I go food, it says 20, but it's going to add 33 to it is what this means. All right, I know this video was kind of non-descriptive. Oh, that's the music. Non-descriptive or non-event oriented, kind of a little bit more maintenance based stuff. But you can see it's already 1700, so I got about 4 game time hours until night hits, and look how far away from my base I am. Yeah, it can get kind of sketchy and get real sketchy. So I have to think about a strategy. I have to think about, okay, like what am I going to do here? I did get some cobblestone, so let's do this. Just while I'm talking, let's do this. Well, I guess we'll deal with that situation right now. What was it? Block is what I type. And let's max this thing out. Yep. And it's not like I necessarily want to create a base, but the reality is, and so this is kind of what happened. Okay, that's super weird. So what I've been doing is I'll cube these things in like this, and just as tight as I can cube cube them in. And the reason being behind this is this becomes a hatch. This becomes a entry point into the ground, and also a fighting position. And let me make a couple ladders real quick. And so I'll put a hatch right here, and then this becomes a tunnel for me to and this is a little smaller version that I've figured out. So it's all about threes. And I think this is kind of the minimum of what I can get away with for a fighting. Now this is not, I wouldn't do this for a horde. Let me go a couple ladders. Do I have any more wood? I don't have any wood. I need a tree. Let's see if there's egg. No, get rid of that. You got to get rid of them, I think, in order for them to respawn. So it's one of those things where, there we go. Loud as F. Let's get the baby tree. And what's really neat is you can replant your trees too. Okay, there's 200 wood. Let's make a couple ladders. I'm going to show you a pro tip, and because I was used to having a bunch of struggle. Let's do 6. Let's do a lot of ladders. Let's do 20 ladders, and then oh, is it telling me? I guess you know what I need to make is a crate. Let's do this. Back here, make one box. Create. Do a little inventory management. Okay. And this won't stay this way, but man, you know what I need to do? Crap. I'm gonna plant these real quick. That way, I can chop the wood, and I think it's super important to get these seeds back out here as quickly as possible. That's what I'm realizing is. Oh, I was wondering where that guy was at. Okay, hit B, and so we're just gonna do. I'm gonna just do this for now. We're just. And then I don't know, where do I want my I think I want my fighting position to face the road. I think my entryway I want on the road, and reason being is because if I have the entrance close to the road, it also means that I'll get off the bike, and so I think this way right here. And so here's a pro tip right here. Oh, let me just throw down a crate. It doesn't matter right now. It really doesn't matter what I do with it. I'm just gonna throw it down right here. Okay, and let me just put some of this random stuff in here. Oh, nice. What else looks random? That's random. That's random. That's random. That's random. Oh, there's my ratchet. I was looking for that earlier. Okay, so let me show you the last thing for this video. I know I've said this twice. Go back here. We're going to type in hatch, right? So if I go and make the metal one right off the bat, the problem with making the metal one is, yeah, you waste the wood, but the wood becomes like a template, because if you just place the metal one, what ends up happening is with the wood one, you can see the handle. Right? You can see the handle, and the issue is you don't want the hatch to open up with the ladder to where the door of the hatch is lined up with the ladder. You want to rotate it around to be opposite or on the side like this, right? But the issue that I have is with the metal door, there's no indicator. There's no way to tell. Hit B. Do I have a hammer or a hatchet? I don't have a hammer or hatchet. Interesting. Let me craft. Oh no, can I use a hatchet and reverse? Can I use a hatchet and reverse hammer this? Let's see. See, it's almost 19. No, 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 no. That becomes a power attack. What about? See all these. Let me craft a hatchet. Shit. It says I need 5. Oh, look, level 5. 5 stone. Okay. I guess that's stuff that I was like, that's trash. Okay. So, just need, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Hatchet, just telling me that I need 2 stone. And I'm pretty sure I had some. What did I do with my stone? Is it in the bike? Access inventory. Let's do this. I will, no, I won't have enough. But this kind of becomes a makeshift, let's see, is it in here? What did I do? Did I use the last bit of that stone? Where's my nearest stone? Is this stone? Let me see. This doesn't look like stone. Oh, it's metal. Okay. I think this is stone right here. More metal. Underground here, this is going to be all metal. Yeah, here we go. 22, 44. Man, the mining on this thing is fantastic. This is one of those steel picks, a tier 5. I got this in loot. I spec'd into this to craft it, but ultimately, like, speccing into stuff may not be worth. Baseball bat. Boom, just like that. One shot, didn't waste any bullets or ammo. I kind of put, even though the flame thing is like, man, it's not like super ultimate powerful. Let's get a little metal too for my hatch. Like 41, 80, like chunks of 40. Look at that. Let's get this too. Flatten this out. We won't get all of this. We're just gonna flatten this out. Look at that, 400 iron, just like that. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. I kind of just want to flatten this out. I'm out of stamina, but look at that. So now what I can do is, I make that hatchet that I talked about. Okay, we just craft one. It doesn't matter what quality is or what it does, because it's for the repair, really. Okay, so now watch this. Now I figured out kind of the geometry and which way I want it to. Now I'm going to upgrade it. Okay, and now it's telling me it needs a metal hatch. So we're going to go back to hatch. And it just upgrade through the hatch. Okay. And this is such a better, and now so that this thing has 1,000, but since I do it again, I think that's another 1,000. I'm not sure. Even though when I mouse over it says 1,000, that's like layers. So there's like it takes 1,000 hit points to build through that first layer, and then another 1,000 hit points to build through that second layer. So this thing is like 2,000 or 3,000 hit points total. But now, look, it's already 2,000, just like that. Just like that. Let me turn this thing off so I'm not attracting. Turn off. Turn off. Just like that. Right? It's almost 2,000. I got about 2 hours, but what I might do is I might hold off. Okay, that's now I can start mining. And what I figured out is I used to like, let me put the ladder up, but I mine down. Why are we not? There we go. I mine down the shovel. Oh, that's coal. That's coal in them heels. No, and I'll just, okay, now that's clay. You got to use the right tool. And let me get the ladder going. right? And I'll just keep going down. I used to block it in, but I don't do that right away. I've found out that let me get a, it's set. Okay, it's kind of a little bit of hodgepodge of everything. This is a lot of fuel. This is a lot of gunpowder. There we go. Perfect. And I want to get down quick, but I got to get those ladders in there. Yeah. Because the deeper I get down, the less issues I'm going to have with dealing with shit, basically. Oh shit, that's not what I want. Okay, there we go. I got to be careful. I used to fall in the hole because I didn't understand stacking the ladders like this, but there's a bunch of stuff in here, and I'll wallow this out, waller this out, and basically just. But I want to get deep. Come on. There we go. I want to get deep. I want to get like 20 tiles down before I start addressing. Man, this steel axe is just beast mode. I know they say the auger is where it's at, but spec'd into this thing. Look how okay. I want to go deeper. How am I looking on wood? Okay, ladders. Okay, let's do another 20. And a good way to kind of measure this out is figure out how many, craft them all at once. Like craft 30 ladders, and instead of trying to count them after the fact, just craft 30 ladders, and you know you're 30 tiles deep. And that's a good way to do it. Is just pre-craft your depth that you want to go. Yeah, oh, it's not what I wanted. Okay. I crouch, can I get it? Oh, see, you dirty dog. There's two ways out of this. One is I start cutting away at the walls. B is I do this. I do the hop, and that will get me up. And then then I can remove it, and that's the way to get out of the hole without cutting the hole away. And because I didn't realize how you could hop on blocks. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, and then okay. Oh, I want to go a little bit more. I want to get deep. I'm just trying to stay in this cube, because the thing is all of these are hit points. So if something did want to attack me, it's really got to get down here. Like it's gonna have to just cut through some serious. Let's see if we're. I'm hungry again. The only problem, though, the only thing that you might run into is if you booger up and then you fall, you're gonna get some fall damage, because if you don't manage your stamina and you accidentally hop off the ladder, you're gonna get a little bit of fall damage. Okay, so okay, let's see what we got here. And this is not because I want to make another base. This is more of the issue of, I wonder if I think I got the, oh, look, there it is, 2200. And look how far, and I got me a miner's light, so that's good. And just boom, like that. There we go. And I don't have to worry about, I need to do a little bit of, sometimes it's a little bit of a pain to get down into the, if I use the hatchet, where'd the hatchet go? I can kind of narrow that thing away without it all entirely, I think I kind of messed up there. I might need to put in a. I think it's okay, but get down, and this the whole thing is. So the beauty though is I can make cobblestone. C-O-B. B. That's Bob. That's not. C-O-B. Okay, it's definitely C-O-B. Okay, look at that. So I can make cobblestone with just the stuff that I've farmed up with this the little bit of clay. Let's see if there's another spot that's got. Oh, that's for some clay. That is not clay. I thought one of these looked like it had clay. Maybe not. This is all. Sometimes you'll get the sand. Oh, did it again. Okay. There we go. And now I can remove these. That's the way to do it. That's. I did it again. There we go. I'm trying to get the. Got to hold my mouth just right. There we go. I thought eventually I would get to another type of material. But so the issue that you're going to run into is during the night cycle, you're not going to get any experience if you just hide. So you kind of need to it be. Oh look, I got a raw. Oh, that's a diamond. I got a raw diamond. That's going to sell for like 600. Look at all that. Nice. So that netted me 600 because I spec'd into it and gotten some of the books. Okay. And then now, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to like do the whole mixer thing and put out the iron, and but now I have a platform I can snipe. Okay, let's do this. Right, and so let's see. Let me reload. I know I need to reload, but now I can actually farm experience at nighttime. Okay, that didn't alert it. If that was a regular unsuppressed, there's 862, and I'll just look. Let me eat some peas. But because I've spec'd so heavily into the mining, obviously, oh, there's a crawler. There's 400. Yeah, I've spent time out at night crawling around. Like I've made some bad decisions, and I've spent some time out crawling around, and it gets super sketchy. Plus, once it gets pitch black. Okay, so there was a bench. There was a bench in one of these houses that I raided. I should have marked it. Yeah, it was one of these houses. I don't remember which house it was. Next day I'm gonna have to find that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna craft. Oh, here's somebody. Sometimes you can tell how close something is by if your a little eyeball sneak sensor starts to creep up. That means somebody's in your immediate vicinity. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get back in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Okay, I'm gonna close. Like it is pitch black down here. Watch this. Let me go down here. Come on. I need to get my hatchet. So the problem is if I hit B, if I just do that shovel, it'll take the whole cube. But I just want to remove a little bit. I just want to cut I just want to. Oh shit, that's not what I want to do. I just want to remove a little bit. You can see it kind of pulling back a little bit. There you go. You kind of have to wiggle around, and with this thing just takes so much off, and so you got to figure out. I got the light, so you can figure out where, like, that's coal. Um, see if I can find one of these. That looks like, maybe not. Let's figure out. Let's try to find. Man, it looks like it's all granite too. Yeah, I did it. I did the thing again. Okay, B. I'm gonna stop the video here. I just want to show you one thing though. I'm gonna turn off the light and look how dark it gets. It is just crazy darkness. And yeah. Thanks for watching.